All eyes are now on Crimson Desert as its long-awaited release approaches, and what we're seeing so far is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious open-world action RPGs in recent years. Developed by Pearl Abyss, the studio behind Black Desert Online, this new title shifts away from MMO roots and dives into a story-driven, single-player experience with a heavy focus on realism, physics, and cinematic storytelling. At the center of it all is Cliff, a hardened mercenary navigating a brutal medieval world filled with political conflict, betrayal, and large-scale warfare. And early footage suggests a narrative that is darker, deeper, and far more personal than what fans might expect. But what's really turning heads is the gameplay, where seamless transitions between exploration, combat, and massive dynamic events create a world that feels alive at every moment. We're talking about real-time physics affecting fights, environmental destruction, and combat that blends swordplay, ranged attacks, and even wrestling-style grapples in a way that looks both chaotic and controlled. The scale is another major talking point, with massive battlefields, detailed cities, and vast landscapes that push current hardware to its limits, powered by a next-generation engine built in-house. And then there are the unexpected moments, like mid-battle environmental shifts, cinematic slow-motion sequences, and unpredictable encounters that suggest no two fights will feel exactly the same. However, questions still remain about performance, release timing, and how much of this ambitious vision will make it into the final build, especially after multiple delays and long periods of silence from the developers. Still, if Crimson Desert delivers even close to what has been shown, it could redefine expectations for open-world action games and set a new standard for immersion and realism. And that's exactly why the gaming world is watching closely, because this could either become one of the biggest breakthroughs of the decade or one of its most talked about risks.